Hi guys, welcome to the Luci Show, late night live stream, otherwise known as my late night version of the Living with Luci channel, but also very different because here we don't just watch stocks and crypto. I mean, mainly crypto because it's late and stock market's closed, but we also talk about very weird things, aka whatever I feel like. So today I want to bring up, well, one thing is I'm finally not drinking Burger King mocha iced coffee anymore. Just got McDonald's iced coffee because I still like McDonald's iced coffee the best. Hi, Anders. Um, and I've given up. I think I gave it 4 times try at the Robinhood Burger King promo crypto special, and I attempted to win 4 times Bitcoins, and that did not work. I don't know a single soul out there who's won a Bitcoin or an Ethereum or even a portion of a Bitcoin or Ethereum. I don't even know how that works. So I give up on it. I mean, I have until 10 more days until November 21st, and then there's no more BK and Robinhood promo. I don't know. Maybe I don't have self-control and I'll go one more time and get some mocha iced coffee. But until then, cheers to McDonald's. Hi, Lucy. I just bought a McDonald's water. There's a watermelon slushie, Mr. Amore. What? Maybe where you're at. Which state are you in again? I've never. No, are you in Hawaii? Are you in Hawaii? Where does one get a watermelon slushie from McDonald's? That's unheard of. Um, oh, thanks, Anders. You're too sweet. It's mostly just all fake. It's just makeup. 7th. Oh, thanks, guys. Yes, if you're coming into my live stream, please do your girl a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Really helps out. Support the channel, bringing more viewers, getting more people to know about this channel and also the Living with Luci main channel that I have linked down below. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe to both. Subscribe button, hit it to make it turn from red to gray. Ring that notification bell and smash that like button. Hawaii here, it's in all of them here. What? I'm jealous. I need to go to get a watermelon slushie next time I walk into a McDonald's at Hawaii. I think when I went to Hawaii, I did not go to McDonald's at the time, sadly. Now I'm filled with regret. I guess I was just being like presumptuous, like, oh, I'm in the same country. Like, I don't expect McDonald's to be any different. I expect McDonald's to be different, like in Korea or like not even Europe, I think. I don't even remember if I had McDonald's when I went to Europe. I didn't. I had some other European fast food. Started with a Q, but I forgot the name. So yeah, I definitely assumed. And that's bad because it makes an ASS out of you and me. How is Shib doing, Star fan? We'll get to that in a little bit. But I want to share with you folks the interesting thing. I find it interesting, or maybe you won't find it interesting, but it's on my title. So I'm looking away from the chat right now. Panspermia. I'm just reading this off of Wikipedia, so you can check it out yourself. But I want to talk to you guys about the panspermia theory. So basically, panspermia proposes that bodies such as comets, transported life forms such as bacteria, complete with their DNA through space to Earth. So that's the gist of it. It's like the idea that possibly in our giant, huge, we don't know how big it is, infinitely large universe, we could have technically came from another planet, right? Like if a little bacteria piece caught on a comet, survived, flown like halfway across the universe, and then landed on Earth, and then that's how life began. That could be the reason why we all ended up here, if you believe in, that we came from bacteria that grew into like a fish eventually, and then the fish eventually evolved into a human or whatever. If you do believe that like human life form or just life form on Earth started due to bacteria, then that could be one of the theories out there called panspermia theory. And I've never heard of this, so I was very shocked, and I thought that was really interesting because I love to think about all the reasons why we are here, and if we're in the matrix or if this is a simulation, how we became to be the way we are. Maybe a wizard waved its wand and was like, yes, bam, Earth people, yes, and Doges. So I just thought that was really cool. And I told you guys I've been watching Connected, this Netflix TV series. I actually thought it was just one episode of a documentary, but it's not. It's a series. Every documentary I find that I like to watch on Netflix ends up being like 7 episodes, when I thought I was just in it for like a quick 1 hour, 30-minute watch. It never ends up being so, because it's always a series. But I love it. Connected is a really great series. Just like I said yesterday, it talks about all the different ways that animals, humans, Earth, our poop, it's like all connected with the way of life. So that's how the panspermia theory came out. Because I was watching, I think I want to say the second episode, maybe the second or the third episode for the series of Connected. And there's this whole episode on just literal poop. Yes, just poop. And I never knew that there were poop scientists. I'm sure there's like a proper legitimate name for them, but there are like people who just study poop. They'll go to like the sewers of every single city and then just study it. They'll take it to labs, do all the testing, and you like apparently can find out so much things about a whole entire city's poop. So, like for example, they were taking, I think, London as an example. So if you go to the London sewers, you could figure out, like, for example, if people that live in London, the residents are, doing an uptick, like when they do drugs or when they drink more alcohol, consume either like, I don't know, Xanax pills or whatever, or just drink more coffee, more wine. They can figure out exactly what you intake as a group in the city by figuring out what's in your body, because everything that you intake is going to obviously go into your feces. So by studying your poop, they'll be able to figure out like, okay, so Saturdays and Sundays is where people usually like to drink more alcohol and beer, and that's what's going into the sewers. So very, very interesting stuff. Or I thought it was a little bit gross because I was having Cocoa Puffs with milk when I was watching it. So maybe not the best idea. Don't have chocolate and don't have Cocoa Puff cereals while you're watching it. Yes, that's not a great idea, but I did it anyways. I thought it was just absolutely great. And that's the part I think where they talked about panspermia theory. So let me explain it to you. I did not know this until I watched this series yesterday, but apparently when we did the moon landing, and whether you believe in the moon landing or not, okay, supposedly when Neil Armstrong went up there and all the other astronauts, they had to drop a huge load of just obviously whatever was making the spacecraft extra heavy, right? Because they're there for all these days. There's a lot of extra poop. There's a lot of extra things that they don't need by the time they go back to Earth from the moon. So apparently, a lot of poop was left. A lot of poop was left behind on the moon, along with like a DVD recorder, like a tape recorder thing, tongs. I don't know why they needed tongs in space, but golf balls. And you can search this up if you don't believe me, but that was a part of the video. And they had like actual scenes from clips of people laughing while they were on the moon, I guess. And just like poop was flying around at one point. I don't know what the heck happened there. But either way, so poop was left behind. It's the astronauts' poop, Neil Armstrong's included, on the moon. And right now, there are actually other scientists who study poop and study, like, I guess, the way of life that want to go back to the moon and see if said poop from like 50, 60 years ago is still there. So very, very interesting. I think that that's really cool. And the reason why they want to see if the bacteria, like the poop, is there, because obviously there's tons of bacteria inside the poop. And I don't think they knew it back then, but now they know that if the bacteria inside the poop actually end up surviving, then the bacteria can actually end up growing into a life form. So if people were to show up on the moon in the future, and let's say the poop's out of the bag or whatever, they may be tricked into thinking there's like alien species or bacteria life form on the moon, when really it's just from the humans from like 50, 60 years ago. So really wacky stuff. And that could be like a possibility. Maybe we're actually just a creation of like billions and billions of years ago. Some other alien species maybe drop some feces on Earth or whatever. George Ho, for real? Yes, you're gonna have to check it out. So that was a lot. I just thought that was really interesting. Of course, I think nobody will ever know like how we became, why we're all here. Um, I just don't think anyone will be able to figure it out. And I think that's what causes humans after all these billions of years to be confused, I guess, and wonder why we're here. Like you can read all the books you want. I don't know, try to figure out many different ways. And yes, we can say life is meaningful because we make it meaningful. But I think in the back of everyone's mind, if you keep asking why are we here? Okay, but why did, if you believe in God or scientists, whatever, it's like who created us? Okay, well, why did the Big Bang happen? Okay, why? Why is the universe here? And then you just like there's endless whys. And I think at the end of the day, that answer will never it'll never be answered. Because even if we answer and we believe in the panspermia theory that we actually came from another celestial planet or whatever, um, even if we came from another planet thing that's like Earth, but so far away that we haven't been able to reach it or make contact, even if we're from like this far, far away planet, and then some little particle or some bacteria catched onto a comet that dropped to Earth, and that's how we all became. Even if that was the case, it doesn't truly explain our existence because then you'll be asking, okay, well, then our ancestors, that original bacteria, okay, well, who put them there? Right? So it's just like a never ending why. All right, that's enough of me babbling on, I guess, about the life forms. But I love this stuff. I love thinking about this stuff. Just makes you realize how much you don't know about the world. Panspermia, James says, but how did bacteria start? Exactly. It just never ends. Now, panspermia, it's just another theory as to why we're here, but it doesn't actually explain to the end. Okay, so if those are our ancestors, like, okay, what, who put them there then? So it's just like we're transported to another space and time, like we actually originated from somewhere else, but it doesn't answer the bigger question. GB Love, my night teacher, Lucy. I'm not a night teacher, but I watch a lot of documentaries. But this is like what I can remember now. If you ask me this like 3 months later, like, hey, Lucy, remember that thing you told us about like poop traveling or like bacteria traveling from another planet? What's that theory called? There's no way I would memorize that. We are in the metaverse already, John Lewis. She's dodging the question, how did bacteria start? I didn't even read that. I'm just reading it now. I am more multiverse person, like movie Matrix. So GB Love, you would rather believe that we are just living in the Matrix, right? But then it's like, okay, who created the first computer to create the Matrix? The aliens? But then where do the aliens come from? See, it never ends. Connected, haha, saved to future watch list. Yes, Connected documentary series. She keeps Adam and Eve is Adam and Electron. Or Adam and Eve are not Adam and electrons. We study poop coins. How is the poop coin going? Because I heard there was an actual poop coin, and there was also a butt coin, but you know it's not spelled with butt. Relax. Why you getting yelled? There's not how did bacteria? I don't know how bacteria started, dude. Why are you asking me? GB Love. I am not yelling at you, just tagging. Oh, okay. You guys are yelling at each other. Lucy, thanks again for being on live. Hi, Larry. I mean, absolutely welcome. Thanks for you guys joining me on my random little rant offs. You always give me something I enjoy listening to watch at night. Appreciate you. Thanks, Larry. All of you guys, if you enjoy these videos, all that I ask from you for these absolutely free content from me pretty much every single day, every single night, like 3 times a day. Definitely make sure you are subscribed to both of my channels. Main channel, of course, being Living with Lucy. You can search it up on YouTube. Thank God. I think it actually shows up when you just type it in. But you can find the link down in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to this second channel, The Lucy Show. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and smash that like button. Hold on. Oh, okay. No, Lucy don't know. James, bacteria probably evolved from clay clusters with water coagulates, which formed early life forms. Diego. Wow, you guys know a lot more. I have no idea where bacteria come from. Oh, but I also learned something new yesterday from the same show. I did not know that bacteria and viruses are actually like they fight each other and they fought each other throughout like centuries or billions of years, I guess. Billions of years. I always thought that they were like, you know, like cousins or whatever. They just like work together to ruin us. But no, apparently there's actually a certain type of virus, a certain specific type of virus that just loves to destroy bacteria. So they are actually like mortal enemies. Hold on. When space goes into play, Dogecoin will never take off past the Milky Way. Cool, dude. Yeah, don't worry. I don't know, James. Um, if I don't know something, I usually just say I don't know something. I don't think there's any shame in admitting you don't know something. I don't need to divert to anything else if I don't know something by the time I read your chat. But if you want to get your chat noticed, you can consider sending a super chat, because otherwise I always read my messages a little bit late. So that's probably why you're wondering I'm answering you late, because I did not see your message. But if you would like your chat noticed, you could definitely consider becoming a member, having your name highlighted like Mr. Amore here. Just by becoming a member over here, it's only $4.99 a month. So definitely, guys, consider joining, being a part of the Rubber Chicken YOLO gang. Hold on. Anywhere here? I guess. Okay. All right. Mr. Moore says, when SpaceX goes into play, Dogecoin will take off past the Milky Way. Yes, cannot wait for that. I mean, I think it's just everything's going to be slow up until then. Prometheus Savior. Oh, that movie? I don't think I ever finished that movie. GB Love, thank you for the super chat. Oh, good. Giorgio. So 1 billion years from now, Neil Armstrong's poop could evolve into a new human race. I don't know, Grandmaster Doge. That could be a possibility. I mean, scientists actually really do want to go up there and study and see if like they don't know, because nobody's ever left a bag of poop, and then they don't know what the heck could happen on the moon. So from the documentary series that I watched yesterday on Connected. I think he's a scientist. Yes, scientist. I'm not sure. I forget if he studies specifically poop or he works for NASA, because I think they were in the NASA a replica of the control station. So when the original people went to the moon, when the original astronauts went to the moon, and he was saying how like they do want to go up there and study the poo if it's still there. So interesting stuff. Hi, Elise. Thanks, Eric. If aliens reveal themselves in a few years' time, what would you do, Jesse? To be honest, I don't know if they're going to be revealing themselves or we're just going to end up finding them and then pissing them off, because they'll be like, get out of here, humans. I just feel like whoever's out there, or maybe that's my wishful thinking. I'm just wishing that whoever is out there, whatever extraterrestrial, whether they look like us or not, I'm hoping they're more advanced. Like, I hope they cure cancer by now and they cure the pandemic that we're currently going through. I think that's just wishful thinking. Like, imagine if you end up meeting aliens that are like less intelligent than we are, and we are very not intelligent. Hi, Jasmine. How much Elon do you own? Clown zombies. So for those of you that want to know my positions, I usually update it, or like you'll see my latest positions posted on Instagram. So Instagram link down in the description below is just Living with Lucy 123. I posted my Dogecoin Mars position. It's a slightly big enough position that I'm down to post if I've updated it. So no, it's not been updated. So it's still what you see on Instagram. It is about 2 billion Dogecoin Mars. So I'm still in. Thank you, CV Doge, for the super chat. My late night Evergrow and chill super chat. Hashtag Evergrow coin. Hi, Lucy. Great show as always. Love the science talk, as I myself an astrophysics and quantum physics nerd to the moon. Oh, no way. That's awesome. I'm definitely, I can't call myself an astrophysics and quantum physics nerd because I can't even properly explain the difference of astrophysics and quantum physics. But I think I'm a wannabe nerd. Like, I just love watching like space stuff and like science stuff and like, I don't know, all these connections that we have between like life, humans, animals, and all that jazz. I like watching it on Netflix, but I can only remember so much. I find them all very interesting though. Space stuff, LOL, got your. I know, man. I'm like such a fail. I've never watched Star Trek, so I can't understand Elon Musk's memes. It's kind of sad. but it's like, but I can't handle too much. Like, I'll watch Connected. I'll watch like 2 episodes, And then I think I'm on the desert. I'm on the dust one. So I'm learning about dust right now. I don't even know if I finished that one yesterday. But after I watch like, let's say 3 hours of a documentary, I like need to cut in and like watch something funny or like just something that's different in terms of like completely fictional. So that's just how my brain's wired. Like I'll watch something fictional, like I don't know, Dexter or whatever. I still need to watch the newest one, and then I'll go back to sciencey stuff. What was the question we couldn't answer? What was the question we couldn't answer before? Somebody asked, which I don't know the answer to, where did bacteria come from? But considering bacteria is literally older than human beings, and bacteria, viruses, fungi, I believe, have all been around on this planet way before humans and animals. I don't know if anybody has a proper answer, but whoever does, you're welcome to stay your answer here. Lucy, buy some Moderna for long term. The prices is very good now. Eric, I don't know. I don't know if I like Moderna the best. I think out of all the pharmacies and from what just gauging from people around me and what I've heard, what most people around me believe in, I'm more team Pfizer. So we'll see. But then again, I don't know too much about pharmaceuticals either. It's just that most people I've spoken to all prefer Pfizer, and I heard all of Israel got Pfizer. What Lucy, I ate Wendy's today. Oh, Danny Pushpop. What did I eat? A very vegan, healthy dish. Like it's just like cucumbers, but vegetables. Just that's it. It was a pretty healthy meal. Can you show your Shib account? My Shiba Inu account? Sure. Yes. DH69 says CB Doge. Someone asked how bacteria started. Yes, that was a question. Hence we are aliens, CJ. Yes, we are the aliens maybe we've been looking for all along, my friends. How would you feel though? I feel like we always like the way I feel like it's like wishful thinking. We just want the other aliens or extraterrestrials, whoever's from another planet, to be way more intelligent because that would be like a pro for us, right? Better medicine, better technology. But if they're just like dumb, I wonder what we would do. Just imagine what would the world leaders do if aliens came to us for help and they are just like dumb? I'm pretty sure they're just going to be like, we can't understand. We don't speak your language. Bye-bye. We are just humanoid Eartherians. It sounds like Ethereum. Eartherians. Okay, hold on. Well, somebody wanted to see my Shiba Inu account, right? I mean, do I even want to look at my Shiba Inu account? Because I don't even think it's doing that good right now. Oh, 538. It's still up, but it's dropped a lot from early morning when it was up so much more. Shiba Inu, my 809 million Shiba Inu position is currently down to 43K. And considering I put in $51,000, not the best position for me at the moment, but I will live, my friends. I will live. We'll live to see another day, hoping to meet an alien. Right there. GH69 150. Wait, what? Eternals. Eric, you don't want to know. As far as a Pfizer, bacteria came on an asteroid. Bacteria came on an asteroid. That would be the idea if you believe in the panspermia. Did I say panspermia? Yes, panspermia theory. But if you don't believe in the panspermia theory and don't believe that there's bacteria and life on other planets, then no, you would just think that somehow bacteria just like started here. You missed the pump for Shib, Lucy. You mean when it was at 8.8? I don't know. I still believe there's more pumps left in Shiba Inu, so I will wait until the next pump happens. I would love for it to drop all the way down to 0.000006. Because if it does, I'm just gonna end up buying billions. 51 to 43K. How long planning to hodl? Yes, 51,000 Xanas the business, all the way down to 43K. So I'm down about $8,000. But that doesn't make me too sad because you guys remember I was swing trading Shiba Inu before I bought another 51K. So when I swing traded it, I already made $14,500. So until I lose $14,500, I'm still up for Shiba Inu overall is the way I see it. That's why it doesn't hurt me that much. If anything, if it keeps dipping, I'll just end up selling other positions and buy up Shiba Inu. Because I do believe that eventually it will be listed on Robinhood. I don't think that they just did it for fun to troll a selected amount of customers when they placed in my email that I received from Robinhood, legitimately from Robinhood, okay, like not a scam, asking as a customer, do I value the future of having more altcoins such as Polkadot, Solana, and Shib. That's it. Those three options. Well, those are the three examples that they placed in parentheses. Subscribe and smash the like button. Thank you. I love Doge and Shib. I can always count on you to look out for me. Jasmine, Jenny Pushbot, make me. Wait, what? Jose says today, Adam Aaron. I don't know why. I feel like anytime I didn't even read it yet, Jose, but I feel like anytime I hear Adam Aaron on Twitter anywhere, I feel like it's usually positive news. Am I right? He's always like pumping up the cryptos and the meme coins and always helping out. So let's hope this is good news. Today, Adam Aaron AMC Theater started accepting crypto. Okay, see, how did I know? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. He confirmed Dogecoin will be added next. Makes sense because he was already working on BTC, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin before, and he posted that on Twitter. And then the Doge community went in on him and was like, can you list Dogecoin? Very kindly, of course. And then eventually he said yes. So it kind of makes sense, like just through progress, that it takes some time. He left Shib out of the equation. Wait, what? Sell. Wait, Jose. Just what I thought. He was always gonna be bullish on all our meme coins. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna type Adam Aaron. Oh dear, Adam, what have you done? I was just saying so many good things about him. I said he's never let down on any Twitter polls. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, I remember it because AMC dropped really, really hard at one point. So I think like a day ago I saw this. He was like 62.5% of my annual pay is AMC stock, not cash. I hadn't even sold one AMC share in 6 years. That's pretty boss. Because I would have sold AMC for sure at $75. Are you kidding me? I publicly said months ago and again Monday, now at age 67, it's prudent to diversify assets for estate planning. I still have well over 2 million owned. Granted, AMC shares. I believe in AMC. That's crazy. That means he only had like $10 million when it dropped to like $5. So now he's up a heck of a lot more thanks to the Ape gang. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. DH69, Eric, haha, yeah, I'm not buying too much. Don't see too much growth as vaccine demands will drop, I think. Well, I mean, we also got so much competitors, right? Like, first off, all the different pharmaceutical companies have each other like to fight, right? Because you're like, okay, am I gonna get a Johnson Johnson? Am I gonna get a Moderna? Am I gonna get a Pfizer? And that's just vaccines. And then now we got Merck, right? That company Merck that's supposedly gonna come out with those pills. You take the pill after you've contracted it, and it's supposed to like reduce your chance of dying. So you got all these different options. I can only imagine more pharmaceutical companies in the works of getting approval from like the FDA soon on something else that we can't even fathom. Did you buy any more Burger King today? No, I switched to my favorite, McDonald's. McDonald's will be my favorite in terms of iced coffee, regular hot coffee. Because I just feel like you have to go to a place where it's like always popular day and night, 24 hours a day, because you want to go where the coffee's hot. You want to go where it's fresh. And I also just like the taste. I didn't know about that email, Zen as a business. Yes. Are you talking about my Robinhood email that I received? I made a whole video about it. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it on the Living with Luci channel, my main channel. If you look under live streams and type in like, I don't know, Robinhood somewhere. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. So what happened with that email? I can actually tell you the exact date that I got the email survey, I think. Let's see in my email, Robinhood. Let me just type in Robinhood. I'll get all the emails from Robinhood. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get all these. Your crypto has landed for my one Dogecoin. Thanks very much, Robinhood. Hold hold on. But I also posted, I know I posted about me receiving the email, and actually I screenshotted what I got from that email, like what the questions were on my Instagram. So hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I have so many emails. I may not be able to find this exact one. So let me go on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's just Living with Luci 123. All right, here we go. Oh, what's this new news? Okay. So where's my Robinhood email? Oh, oh wait, no, that was another one. Oh my gosh. It's annoying when you want to find something and then you realize you make too many posts. Yeah, I definitely posted about this one. When was this? Doge. Nope. Where is... Okay, no, this is after I purchased. Okay, I will find it. I will find it. Give me 1 second. Why do I have so many posts? Okay. Okay, that's not it. Was it here? Hold on. Oh my gosh, so annoying. Posts. Posts. Oh my god, it's bothering me. I know I have it. I literally screenshotted it and made a video. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I had to go to my Patreon to find this. But yes, I do post these things. Maybe if I didn't post it on Instagram, I for sure made a live stream video. But if you want like crazy up-to-date news, I usually post to my Patreons before I post it on Instagram or do live streams. You guys can check out my Patreon link down below. There's different tiers. It's kind of like my blog style. I post like whatever new updates or whatever new things I know about stocks and crypto that I find interesting. Okay, so here is the email. And you can see exactly what I just told you. You can take a minute. This is a screenshot of an email that I got from Robinhood, right? And that's me voting very important because they're asked, you see that? Having access to all coins, e.g. Solana, Shiba, and Polkadot. Now, I don't think that our dear Robinhood is just trolling here if they never considered listing Shiba Inu ever, and they just think that Shiba Inu is a joke. I don't think that they would send out an email like this. And it's not given to everybody. It was only when I got the email, it specifically said to a selected few at Robinhood. And I've done enough Robinhood surveys, so I don't click into random email links. This is legitimately from Robinhood. So here are some basically the questions. And then they asked me in the end to like list out of importance all the questions that they asked me, like what features are like most important to you to least important. And obviously I listed having access to all coins like Solana, Shiba, Polkadot is like the number one for me. So these are, if you want to get an idea, this was posted on my Patreon. And this is an idea of my list for what was the most important to the least important. And those are the questions that they asked me. So like if 24 hours is important to you, blah, blah, blah. And this was, let me see. This was November 1st. So this piece, this email I received November 1st. So literally 10 days ago. So I don't think it's going to be that quick after they get the results for them to just automatically list it. Most people are speculating that most likely if Robinhood were to list or Kraken, it's going to be possibly 2022, something with the taxes. I still think that there's a chance they could list it even at the end of this month / before Christmas. But that's all wishful thinking at the end of the day, not financial advice. Do your own DD. What I think of Doge on Mars, I just bought it as a YOLO. It's important to see that they mentioned DOT and Solana too. Oh, for sure. 313 for sure. I think they're not going to be silly like to just list Shiba Inu and not anything else. I think they need to become a competitor of Coinbase Pro. And I think that Coinbase Pro already knows that they're going to end up listing a lot of other altcoins. Because come on, if you're going to give us wallets, what is stopping you from becoming an exchange like Coinbase Pro? So I can see from Coinbase's recent actions that Coinbase is seeing Robinhood as a competitor with them now. That's why they're testing out right now, right? You can check out the news yourself. But Coinbase Pro is testing the subscription service for Coinbase. So a select few right now, I guess, they're working on testing the subscription service, kind of like the Robinhood Gold membership. I think costs like $5 a month. I don't know. With inflation, maybe the price is going to be increased later. I know Netflix this year for sure, this year or either in 2020, for sure increased their pricing for their subscription. So I can only imagine as inflation gets higher, we will only get higher and higher subscription fees. But subscription model works. It's tried and true. And I think that Coinbase knows Robinhood. Either they have insider information on each other, which I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe they have each other on speed dial, the CEOs. I don't know. It's out of my imagination. Either they already know that Robinhood's coming for them, like as in adding more altcoins, or they just straight up see them as a threat. So they're like, okay, we're going to have a subscription service too. Nobody should be a mod for me. Ever ask Lucy what she ate today? Every day, exactly. What? You're hilarious. Pamela, I have been here since Lucy became a woman. I want to, guys, chill out on the mod thing, okay? I can't make everybody a mod. I just make people mods just as random as whenever I decide to do live streams. If I feel it, I will make you a mod, okay? Maybe on one of your birthdays or something. We'll see. No promises though, because everybody gets a birthday once in a year. But don't worry, it doesn't mean I dislike you if I don't make you a mod. I just have my own selection phase. Thank you, Running Bear. Sorry, I didn't even see that. Have you ever owned McDonald's stock? I know I should, right? I feel like I should own McDonald's stock at this point because I go to McDonald's so much and I believe in buying what you love, right? Like if Apple stocks goes down the sink again, like if it ever touches lower 120s, like 110, I don't think it will, but if it does, I'm totally buying it up because I have too many Apple products to act like I don't think my next generations, whatever. I don't know. What are they going to call it? After you say millennials, Gen Z, like I can't even keep up. What are the next few generations going to be called? Why can't we just call them what they are? People born in people born in the 2020s or people born in the 2030s. That makes my life so much easier. I don't know why we always go with like all these gens. I can't keep up. I don't know which one's which. But anyways, I do believe in Apple. I believe in McDonald's. I believe in Apple, I think, more than McDonald's because I feel like Apple is the stock that you buy if you want to go vertical, right? Like you want to go to the moon, but you're also like, I want people to respect me. And I want people to think that I'm a good investor because like no one's going to give you smack about having Apple in your portfolio. And no, that's not financial advice. Do your own DD. It's for entertainment purposes only here. But I'm just saying, if I told my mom and dad, all I have is Apple stock. That's what I string trade all day long. I don't own anything else but Apple. Like, what the heck is a Dogecoin? Those are for losers. They would actually think I'm like very intelligent and a wise trader, even though there's no way I would be able to 10x my account in 1 year by buying Apple stocks. But whatever. That's that. Hold on. Wait. Lucy, you missed Running Bear super chat. Have you ever owned McDonald's stock? I just said that right now. DH69. Thanks. That's what I'm talking about. So my McDonald's stock, I don't think I purchased. Actually, I'm gonna have to check Robinhood. That's the only way I'll know because during the pandemic, I bought and sold so many stocks, like I wouldn't even be able to count, like just swing trading. I want to say yes because I think I like McDonald's enough to at least buy one, but behold the truth. Okay, McDonald's is $2.50. Wow. If you bought it even within the last 3 months at $2.30. Oh wait, never mind. No. If you bought it in the last year, hold on. No, 5 years. I want to see 5 years. If you bought it in March 2020, it was only It was only like $148. It's currently 250. Holy cow. I wish I bought it during the pandemic. I feel like I probably bought it and sold it. Like I chickened out real quick and didn't diamond hand it. Thanks, Running Bear. Do you have the magic to buy Disney? Do you believe in magic? I feel like if you're here, like if there's like a virtual version of you, you start like, I don't know, singing, I could show you the world. I do love Disney though. I literally have a Disney playlist in my phone. I wish I could play for you guys, but no, Disney would sue me. Okay, let's see. Yes, I do. And proof is in the pudding. I bought and I sold. I don't even know. Did I make money? Yes, I did. It shows that I bought on November 6, 2020, $2,165. Then I bought more, $649. Wait a minute. And then I sold for $2,830. So Jesus, did I even make money? What kind of trash? Yes, I made like under $200, under $100, I think. That is so sad. That is very sad. Wait, maybe I lost money. 2165. Hold on. Alexa, what's 200? Wait. Alexa, what's 2,165 plus 649?
2,165 plus 649 equals 2,814.
Oh, okay. I made $15. That's so sad. I paid $2,814 and then I sold it for $2,830. So I literally made $15 and I held it with paper hands for a literal 3 days. Oh, wait, never mind. I bought more. Just kidding. I bought more in the past, but my last trade for McDonald's was on November 9th and I sold it for only a $15 gain. So, okay, you can do the math, but look, I started to buy up. This was my first purchase for McDonald's on Robinhood. I don't even know. I think I make money. I don't even know. Like, you screenshot this. You guys do your own like detective work. But this is my last purchase on McDonald's. I'm very happy. At least I bought stocks in 2020. Sold, bought, whatever. I guess I held on long enough to even receive dividend. Nice. So I had dividend at one point, and then that was my last. These are my last ones that I just asked Alexa to do. Look how dumb this was. Hold on. Focus. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, so you see that? I literally made $15 from my last sale. That's just sad. That's terrible. Who does that? If I just held it for a year, I'd be so rich right now. Lucy, your room is too bright. Is it blinding you? My hair is also very bright too. I think that would be blinding you as well. I have a legit question. Pamela says, can I get CFV file from PancakeSwap without a computer? Somebody please help out Pamela over here. I have no idea. I don't know much about PancakeSwap, to be honest. I like almost never use it. So somebody help out Pamela over here. Eric, who's that? My Alexa responded to. Whoops. I'm sorry. Abusing my Alexa powers. Hi, Truckin' All Day. Truckin' All Day says Funware said on their earnings call today, the company owns 129 Bitcoin. What? Wow. First off, thanks Truckin' All Day for listening on all these earning calls. And secondly, wow. So they own 129 Bitcoins. How much is that? That's quite a lot. 129 Bitcoin times, let's just say it's 69,000, because I do believe it's going to surpass $69,000 again one day. So that's basically like when it was at the all-time high, it hit $8 million, 8.9 million. So basically $9 million. That's how much Funware has invested in BTC. I mean, that's not a lot, because isn't Funware, is it even $1 billion? Maybe it's not $1 billion, so then that would be a lot if it's like that small still. I haven't paid attention to Funware in the last few days. I'm too sad about, you know what? Rhymes with whack. I bought Disney at the beginning of the pandemic. Haha, Jesse. Well, the question is, did you still hold on to it? But yes, clearly I bought it at the beginning of the pandemic too, February 2020. And then I just didn't have the diamond hands to hodl it. I think they do now. I saw AirPods were on sale at Walmart for $90. Really? Probably like an older version because I think their newer one probably go for like 200 bucks. But yes, I will need to buy that for myself soon. Hopefully they have a deal. Black Friday. I don't know. Are you guys gonna go Black Friday shopping? I think I need to because I have a lot of everything. Like I have enough clothes. I know I wear the same clothes over and over again because I just have this problem of like shoving everything at the top. So whatever you've already worn and washed, just throw it right back at the top of like the cabinets and stuff. So I always end up wearing the same thing, but I have like an excessive amount of clothing. But I'm still gonna go shop because I don't remember going Black Friday shopping. When's the last time I even went? So I'm just gonna go check it out, even if it's just to buy other people's stuff. About 8 million, Henry says. I'm 420 years old too. Absolute chat. Awesome. See you when we're both 800. Nine hands. Oh, yes. GH69 says, Pamela, did you download the CSV file from BSC Scan? So Pamela says, yes. Science says magic mushrooms cure depressions, Eric. Actually, science doesn't necessarily state 100% it can, but I have watched the Netflix series, Magic Fungi, or was it called The Fantastic Fungi? The Fantastic Fungi, if you guys are interested in the fungi and the magic mushrooms of the world, is a great documentary. I loved it. It's very visually pleasing, to be honest. But yes, Eric, studies have been proven that there have been accounts where people who suffer from PTSD, war, that have taken these certain fungi extracted pills, like small dosages, like not like they're eating a whole mushroom and they're stuffing it in their mouth, but it's all like been processed, doctors made it, blah, blah, blah. And it's been proven many accounts that it's worked, but the efficiency and whatnot, I think people are still doing mad studies on that. So we'll find out, I guess, maybe hopefully 5-10 years from now, if it's like 75% good, 75% efficient, or like 80%, 50%, whatever it may be. We'll get more information once, I guess, it's more approved on the federal level, because on the federal level, it ain't approved. Yeah, that would be a great day. But there is this theory, though. There is this theory from this Netflix show that they say one of the possibilities why humans became the way we are and our brains grew and we start to think and have like more of a consciousness could be due to the fact that maybe one of the Neanderthals ended up eating a mushroom accidentally that was poisonous slash magical. I don't know. That was part of the Fantastic Fungi Netflix series. You're gonna have to check it out yourself and see it to believe it. Cyber Monday shoppings are so much better than Black Friday shopping. Running Bear says, but isn't Cyber Monday shoppings more like just is it computer stuff? Whereas Black Friday shopping is more like everything, I thought. Any thoughts on SNDL earnings today? I did not watch it because that would be too much pain. I know some of you folks have it, but I sold it at a loss of like over $7,000. I bought it at an average price of over $1.26. So no amount of growth unless it 2x's from current price point will make me that jealous. But I hope you guys do the best with your SNDL. Truly, I do. I will be a little salty though. Ramon says Cyber Monday is just called that because it's online shopping. Oh, okay. For some reason, I kept thinking Black Friday and then Cyber Monday, as in like it's just mostly tacky stuff. Hi, by the way. Trucking All Day says magic mushrooms for mental health. There's a stock in that. I know it. If it's like a huge company working on it, like if Pfizer ever decided to work on it, I will maybe buy Pfizer then. But right now I feel like everything's so jacked up. Like I don't even know. Everything's so jacked up and like on edge. I think like most prices for things, it's like maybe you're seeing certain things falter, but S&P 500, NASDAQ, and the Dow are still like up a lot since 2020, in my opinion. So I don't feel safe really buying anything when everything's really rocky and we don't know if J Powell is still going to be printing when 2022 comes. Lucy, when are we going to buy a mini Dogecoin miner? I don't know what a mini Dogecoin miner is, but I did read up online months ago that to purchase a mining machine for Doge, so a Doge mining machine, which also automatically will mine Litecoin, I believe, because they're on the same script last time I checked, like the same algos. It's like $15,000 USD, and it's like purchased from China. So I don't know if China's still even allowed to sell it or if it's still available, but this was like months ago, like more than half a year ago. I included it in one of my videos. You can search it up yourself. Some company in China was selling a mining machine for Dogecoin at $15,000 USD. And that to me is just money I do not have to slowly mine Doge. I'd rather just swing trade. I'm pretty sure I could 2x my $15,000 quicker with swing trading instead of waiting a couple of, I don't know how long I would have to wait before I earn my $15,000 back through Dogecoins. Shadow Super says, I hate Black Friday. My girlfriend uses my credit cards 60%. So is that a question of, do you really hate Black Fridays or do you just hate your girlfriend? Sainama 8A0 today. Nice. Congrats. I don't know if was Ken Bussy here, but he loves Sainama. So Stone Ape Fury. Stoned Ape. For some reason, Stone Ape sounds like a brand or sounds like it needs to be some type of a cryptocurrency. Karen, I was faithful when you were gone. Your mod friend Jasmine wanted me. I turned her down. Danny push pop. Love it. You're like flirting with my mods. Yeah, that was an excellent documentary. Oh, I love it. So many good documentaries on Netflix. Seriously. I think like Netflix truly nailed, and that's why I'm always pro Netflix. Like I definitely believe that Netflix is going to continue printing tendies. I hope they enter the metaverse, do more collabs, and become more of like a social app in the future. Because I think they've like literally figured it out. They figured out like a good formula as to how to keep people engaged, because obviously they can clearly collect a lot of data on us as to when you are mostly engaged, when you replay certain scenes, maybe because you liked it or maybe because it was confusing, and what type of shows we like. So I think Netflix has probably figured out the perfect formula to create their own original documentaries. That's why they always keep me hooked and I like to watch them. Or I don't know, maybe I like watching some strange documentaries. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to like go back and see if there's anything I missed. I used to work retail before my desk job. Black Friday, never again. 2035. Yes, the one job I don't think I've ever taken up in my life was probably retail clothing. I think maybe one time, I can't remember because I've worked so many jobs. Maybe one time I helped out a friend who worked at a clothing store on kind of like a Black Friday equivalent holiday sale. And I barely did like anything. I just like kind of stood around to like help out a little bit at the clothing store. I didn't do like mass intensive work because obviously we were like the extras. But I just couldn't imagine myself ever working at a clothing store. It would drive me nuts. I hate folding clothes. I think it's like the one of the most tedious things to do is folding your clothes. If I could hire a robot, and I'm hoping that Elon Musk creates a Doge robot in the future from Tesla, and it'll just fold my clothes for me because I hate it. And like that's what I see most of the reps there do, right? Because it's like if you're hired to do cash register work, talk to the clients, try to make sales, but you also got to be folding the clothes. Because I don't know, maybe really bougie places hire people to just like fold the clothes, but usually I see everybody else who does like sales and everything and cash register work, like you have to fold the clothes. And I'm like, no, thank you. I'd rather sell shoes or sell bags because I don't have to fold the clothes. I mean, fold the bags or fold the shoes. Lucy, unique closet from Barbie Life in the Dream House. I don't know what that's like, but I'm sure she's got a wonderful selection because apparently they make a different Barbie for every occasion. To avoid the 30 sex time out, please select a small date range. Jose, wait, at Pamela tip, to avoid the 30 seconds time out, please select a small date range. I don't know what's happening. Lucy, what's your max squat? The max amount of squats I can do? Is that what that means? Financial sequence? I can't do a lot. I'm very weak on the legs part. I feel like I never grew up doing squats. I always wanted like a better, I call it Brazilian butt. Just like a really perky bum. I don't know where I got that term from. Probably like too much Instagram posts, but I want like a nicer butt. And they say to do squats. Like all the girls always tell me to do squats, but I just can't do it. Like this one girl who has a really nice butt, she says for me, I have to do just like her, at least 100 to 200 squats per night. I mean, I know it's pretty crazy when I tell people I do 200 crunches, but I could do 200 crunches, no problem. I cannot do 200 squats per day. That's so much work. Or maybe I just never started it. So I just feel like it's so much effort. One day, maybe when I have my life together, guys, I will attempt to do 200 squats or at least 100, like that girl told me. Because she's got a nice butt. Thank you, Running Bear, for the super chat. Would you rather clean the bathroom or fold clothes? Ugh, damn you. That's a hard one. I've cleaned bathrooms before. I'm not ashamed. I've cleaned like literal toilets, where, well, like they give you gloves and then they give you the thing to scrub it and then like sprays. But I had to clean. I told you guys I worked as a bartender. I worked at a coffee shop by myself when I was like a child. I was literally like a teenager. Like the boss gave me the entire coffee shop to work on my own. So who do you think cleaned the toilets and the restrooms? So I know how to clean for sure, and I've done it throughout my life. But then I would say, I guess when I started to serve, it's not like you have to clean the restrooms, so it's not like intense cleaning. But I've cleaned it before. You know what? I would pick cleaning the bathrooms than folding the clothes. I hate folding clothes. That's how much I hate it. Because just imagine how, like, you don't see people like take a dump, okay? You're not gonna be in the restroom and then watching people take multiple dumps and then be like, okay, I have to clean up after every dump. It's like after the last person goes. But for floating clothes, imagine being one of those people who are like the salespeople, and then I'm one of the worst. So that's why I hate folding clothes, because I'm like the worst person you could ever meet if you work at a retail place. Because I've gotten better because I've realized like what a jerk I am. But I'm one of those people who'll just take a whole bunch of clothing racks. I'll take it off the clothing rack. I'll like if there's a huge line in the dressing room, I'll just like put it on myself in front of a mirror, just in public, and then I'll take it off. Sometimes I don't put it back on the rack and I throw it to the side because I know someone's going to do that for me. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to every person, every single Zara, every single H&M I've ever visited. I am the worst. I throw clothes everywhere, and I can't imagine working at one of those places and then seeing and treating and dealing with somebody like me who is just a bloody headache. But yes, I do that all the time. I think I'm better. I'm better now. I try not to do it. I try to just put it back on the rack and then put it back to that same spot. Just like when I go to the grocery store, if I take something I don't want, now I've gotten better. I grew a smaller conscience where I will bring that exact product back to where it started. Yes. Come on, Lucy. I am eating. You talking about dogs? Sorry. Yes, I even made a rainbow poop emoji. My rainbow poop is somewhere in my closet. But yes, enjoy the poop talk. I talked about poop a lot today. Man, it started with the Panspermia theory. That's how it started. Blame the Netflix show. Connected. I hated waiting tables and retail with soul crushing boredom. So I don't know. What would you guys rather do? I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna pick clothes, but we're gonna do a poll. What would you rather? Hold on. What would you rather? Fold clothes. If you tried both though, I think you should know the pain. I don't think cleaning toilets is that bad. Especially because you have like gloves. Hold on. Ask your community. I hope I didn't say food clothes, fold clothes. Lucy, want to give you some magic mushrooms to test. It's live on here. No, thank you, Luta. I don't have a P.O. box. I don't expect to receive anything from you guys. Also, I'm just creeped out. I'd rather not open weird packages. Do 10 squats and do one extra each day before you know it, Lucy, Jesse. I hope so. Before I know it, grow a big butt. I think butt shape is related to genes or race even. Marco, I do agree with that, sadly, because I don't know many Asian girls with the butt I want. But surprisingly, the girl I'm talking to you about, the one with the gray butt, is Asian. But she's the crazy one who does like 100 to 200 squats a day. So that's a lot of effort. I do think it is possible to reshape yourself to a certain extent. Her butt's not like my dream butt. It's not like Adriana Lima's butt, if you know who that is. It's a Victoria's Secret model. Legend has it, scored 4 touchdowns is a single game. I got my body from my mama, Richie G. Yes. But I do believe it is for sure a little race, a little genes related, but I also do believe working out can slightly alter that or majorly alter that. I don't know, depending on your genes. Back to talking about how we've gone full circle. Henry Beadle Jr. Yes, you know it gets weird on here. If you're enjoying these videos about me saying that I was going to talk about Shiba Inu and Dogecoin and stuff like that, Ethereum watch, and then really just in disguise and talking about poop and the world and the universe. If you enjoy these videos, you want to keep them going, please guys consider subscribing to the channel, red button down there. Actually, don't consider, I'm going to force you to do it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell, and break that like button because we got 68 people in here and somehow only 60 likes. There is 8 of you in here that is playing a game with me, and it's not cool. Lucy, what's your major pet peeve? I don't like it when people touch their feet in public or and then don't wash their hands right away. I don't know. I'm like I'm just germaphobe. I don't like it when people touch dirty things, right? And I would categorize your own feet as something dirty, or maybe touching the toilet seat because you just like to wipe it with your hands and then not wash your hands. That's so disgusting to me. And I'm fine. Like, I know we all do gross things. We all like pick our nose or like whatever, touch your ear, pick your ear. That's fine. Do it. Do it in public even. But then wash your hand or deeply hand sanitize. I'm okay with that. But preferably, wash it with water if that's accessible to you. That's my pet peeve, like just dirty people. But you like it when they touch their feet in private? No, no, I'm not okay with touching feet and then not washing hands. Just wash your damn hands. Asian mix, the friend? No, just full out like Asian, East Asian specifically. Lucy, any day trades you're looking for tomorrow? I thought TTCF, is that Tattoo Chef? I've never bought it, but I've always heard people talk about it on Reddit since like the beginning of time, but sold because scared for earnings. Okay. Follow your heart financial sequence. So I don't know, like it could go to the moon or it could go down 6 feet under, but yes, follow your feelings because you don't want to be scared and then still go through with it. Like me and DWAC. That did not work out. I was like, oh, I'm scared. I might lose all my money. I'm like, all right, bye. Hold on. I hate it waiting table. I'll take folding clothes versus arguing with customers as a salesperson. Have you worked on fast food restaurant? Washing the deep fryer is a nightmare. No, nobody ever asked me to wash the deep fryer, but I've washed a lot of things because I worked for a wing place before, like a wing restaurant, and that's like deep fried. So, but they didn't ask me to clean that stuff up, but there was a lot of other cleaning, like plates, obviously the bar, the drinks and stuff like that. And then you like polish the silver, like polish the utensils. So I did that stuff. And then I think once in a blue moon, they'll ask us to like kind of clean the silver, I don't know, like the machines or whatever, and then clean out the ice trays and stuff. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. So most of you guys we are not. See, we are, I tell you guys I'm weird. You didn't believe me. I am the minority. I am the 12% that would rather clean toilets than fold clothes. I just don't like folding clothes. It is what it is. Do you fart or are you one of those girls who don't? There is no human being out there, as long as you have 5 fingers, 2 eyeballs, and a nose and lips, that does not fart. So yes, I do fart. I could be farting right now. You just can't hear it because I talk so loud. Jasmine Rice, LOL. Karen sends my violent vibe and proof she's gone, LOL. Which one of your lucky people got some ENS? Jesse says. Yes, somebody was asking me about Ethereum name service earlier on the live stream. I don't know if it's this one or the other one, but who got it and is it still going to the moon? Because I assume you guys usually bring up stuff that's already in the green. So good luck, and that's awesome. I love how there's like more Ethereum type cryptos now because Paw Ethereum, the one that I told you guys that Kevin O'Leary apparently has. That's basically, well, I don't know if it's any relation to Ethereum. I'm pretty sure it's on Ethereum blockchain. If not, then do your own DT. Don't trust me. Lucy, do you own Solana? No, I don't. I do wish that I got in before it 10x. What about touching your feet in the metaverse? Sure, David. I will not be bothered if you're touching your feet in the metaverse because you will be far away from me in the metaverse anyways. So touch it all you want, because it won't really matter to me if we see each other in the metaverse and I see you doing that, right? Also, I feel like if we see people in the metaverse, they're all just holograms, I would be less bothered because you're gonna be like, okay, well, even if you have the cold or you're sick, you're like, I can't catch it, but we can still have a conversation as if we are right next to each other. I can't wait for the metaverse. Like, I am pro metaverse beyond anything. Probably maybe even more beyond cryptocurrency because I feel like it's just gonna change the world overall. People are crass here today. Do you have any prog stock, Lucy? No, I don't. Farcoin to Uranus. Let's go. Slane 2035. Any new coins on the horizon? Oh, right. Sorry. Someone asked, do I have any coins or any stocks? Literally, guys, you usually, okay, I do not have the hunger to look for newer coins to invest in or newer stocks when I don't have buying power, which is my current position. So I usually begin that hunt once I sell out of a good position and then I have a wad load of cash. I'm like, okay, what's the next one? Right now, okay, time to look at the sadness that is my Coinbase Pro account. Actually, I can't even be too that sad because yesterday was way worse. Yesterday, my account dropped to like 130K. Now it's back to like the 143 level. It's just not bad. But yeah, I'm like, there's no buying power because I'm stuck in my Jasmy, stuck in Jasmy. I'm stuck in ICP. I'm stuck in ACH and track. Origin Trail is track. YFII. So I have like 5 altcoins right now. And then Shiba Inu, major position stuck. Like, I'm just hoping that by the time I sell my Shiba Inu, before it drops to 0, probably will sell it before it drops to 0. I make money, hodl onto it, wait for a major red day like we had yesterday before I decide to buy stuff. Because I'm just sick and tired of buying stuff in the green, and then you have to end up waiting so long. It's just not worth it. We can all have a dumpy in the metaverse. Wait, hold on. But 200 squats in CrossFit is warming up. LOL. Yeah, I've never tried CrossFit. I know people who do it. Sounds very, very intense. I've done like a HIIT workout before though, like high intensity. But it's been a while. Talk about ghosts. You will feel better. Feel better about my portfolio, everything being in the red. I'm not sure. I have no more buying power again, guys, because I had about $500 in here. Remember my USD if you were paying attention, and I bought more Jasmy dip, guys, and then it kept on dipping lower, but overall I put in 11,500 in Jasmy, so it's just I'm down like 2,500, but I can live with that. Hope you guys are doing better than me though. Oh no, Lucy shared personal information. She farts. Oh no, Pamela, how will I ever live? Buying clothes and land in the metaverse. Why, Henry? No, I think it's more going to be like a question, Henry, of like, will you be buying real clothes and shoes and expensive like outfits or whatever, anything in your real life? If everybody spends all their time in the metaverse, that'll be interesting. I'm curious what that world will be. But I think most likely companies will make it so that we are addicted to buying clothes in real life and then also in our metaverse life because they're just going to charge you money for whatever metaverse NFT, right? Metaverse NFT outfit. Like this shirt will then, before I buy it, let's say for $10, they'll also give me an NFT attached that I can bring into the metaverse. That's my prediction for the future, that I could buy a shirt in real life, wear it, but then they'll also give me an NFT for this shirt to wear in the metaverse because it's probably going to be like, I don't know, at least 50-50 at that point, I think, like spending a lot of time in the metaverse. I'm talking like 10 years from now, not like in a hasty 1 to 2 years. I do not expect any major big tech companies to bring Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse, his meta, I guess, presentation that he revealed on Facebook for 1 hour. I don't see that beautiful reality happening anytime soon. Seems too good to be true, just like right now, maybe in the future. Imagine the IRS knocking on your metaverse home front door to do a tax audit. Oh my God, Jose. I'm pretty sure that the government, yes, they will have to find you no matter where you are, even in the metaverse. So they'll probably be like, you want to go into the metaverse and play ping pong with your friends? Well, good luck, because you didn't pay your taxes. So you're not allowed to enter the metaverse. And then they can get Meta, aka Facebook, to be like, yeah, you don't pay your taxes, you don't get to go into the metaverse and chat with your friends and go to virtual concerts. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be too far. The video talks about the Omniverse. They just renamed the metaverse. Oh man, yeah. See, I think it's gonna be a cute race as to who's gonna win out of these big tech companies. I personally have my money on Google because Google owns YouTube, and I think in terms of like data collection, like reading facial images, all of that data, right? Because like we can argue Tinder, we can argue Instagram, and then which is also owned by Facebook. We can argue Snapchat. They all have a bunch of data on us in the forms of, I would say, mass majority photos that we choose to upload onto their networks. But YouTube is a whole other animal. Videos, it's just moving pictures. So you can imagine how many YouTubers there are and how many people upload YouTube videos. Just all these images, right? Nonstop every single day, crazy amounts all over YouTube that's owned by Google. I think if anyone's going to own it in the end and be the ultimate metaverse, for me, it's going to be Google. If they want to. That's the key thing. If they want to go there, they'll win, right? I can't see any other company, like Netflix included, Facebook, Twitter, and even nobody, I think, has the amount of data over the years that Google has collected. So if we're talking like AI and AR, VR, so augmented reality versus virtual reality data that would be needed to feed into these supercomputers that can generate this type of metaverse to the level of like Matrix. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I would love to. But if we ever get like the Matrix one day, if anyone is gonna do it, actually no, I'll put Google and then Elon Musk. Just his one-man show. And that Luke Ta's eyebrows are forever on the web. Well, yeah. Luke Ta, is he here? Can he answer? Or that's Eric, right? So can Luke Ta explain to me who is Luke Ta's eyebrows? Is that like one of your other accounts? Metaverse is just the Matrix in beta. Yes, Slang 2035. If you die in the metaverse, will you die in real life, Running Bear? Well, I don't know, but I think a lot of people are going to start to believe it because that Mark Zuckerberg, you die in the metaverse, you die in real life little meme. Kudos to whoever made that, by the way, that Elon Musk retweeted. I think that's made its way around the Twitterverse and the entire internet. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that just believe in everything are going to think that you actually die in the metaverse. But I hope not. I mean, that'd be pretty funny. Not really. I wonder how much clothes are in the Matrix. Like, I wonder how much clothes are. I don't know. I feel like eventually these major brand companies are going to make sure you pay the same thing. They're not going to take a pay cut. Are you kidding me? With inflation prices like this, these brands are going to make sure they make tenfold. That's nice of you. Crypto Pamela says, Google owns a universe, but no one says it. Haha. JY. Yeah. Isn't it funny how like we always pinpoint like Elon Musk is the richest guy. Oh my God. If you start earning from the day that the pyramids were built, he would still be earning today, even if you earn $100 from the day that the pyramids were built. Like people say all this like smack about Elon Musk and how rich he is when we know like in reality, Google like has so much more money technically. And they say that if I guess the news is that if Bill Gates never sold his stocks, a lot of it in 2020, then he would be more rich. He would have like over $680 billion instead of like the 280 billion that Elon Musk had before his stock like started to tumble just a tad bit. But yeah. I refuse to believe though that it's the Google owners or Elon Musk or Bill Gates. or Jeff Bezos of the world that's actually rich. To me, I will always believe that the real rich people don't show their faces. They just don't. They don't need to. Why put the target on your back if you're that rich? If I had the most amount of money in the world and I have like $10 trillion, I will not tell you. I will never go on YouTube. I will never admit it. You just will never know. I will live in a bat cave. I will travel out in the middle of the night in a bat suit. And that's that. I agree. The richest people in the world, you will probably never know their name because they own everything. So even if you had the dirt on them, they would have you before you make it to the journalist to say anything. I really believe in 1984, and I believe the Big Brother has already been created. Like if I had some kind of information that somebody didn't want me to have, I would be executed. And then you will hear on the news that I don't know, I got hit by a bus or something. But not to scare you, that's just out of my imagination. I have no proof of it. It's just what I believe in. Maybe from watching too much TV. The richest the world are the elites pulling the strings. Exactly. I believe the richest in the world, the true richest, that you'll never hear their names. I believe they pull the strings for politicians, all politicians. And they pull the strings in the background. Maybe even if the politicians don't know about it, I feel like they pull the strings in the background. Like they control who wins, who loses, all of that. Because if you have enough money, I mean, you can literally just do anything. Hire the best hackers in the world, hire the most amount of people to sway your vote, anything you can imagine. I think they own celebrities. I think they own anything that's in trend, and they own whatever is considered important in each era. If you have that much money, you brainwash people, you buy out Hollywood, you buy out all the media. It's very hard to not control the world, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't even know it, that everything we're doing is kind of like playing out an act, right? Because most of us are controlled by money, sadly. You'll get the few that just like, lives in the wild, doesn't own Facebook, doesn't use Facebook, doesn't use any type of technology. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They can't be controlled. Or we are already living in the matrix and it's glitching lately. LOL. I am living the matrix because somehow I have 71 likes and 71 people in here. Wow. Thank you guys. If you haven't already, though, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you are subscribed to both this channel and my main channel, Living with Luci, link down below. While we're at that, of course, I'm going to show you my WEBULL link. If you have not checked out WEBULL, you can grab 2 free stocks up to $2,300 using my referral link down in the description below, along with $5 free of Shiba Inu, as long as you open up a new account and trade even $1 worth of crypto. So don't miss out. Also, you get $25 free of Bitcoin from Voyager if you add Voyager using my link down below. Jasmine rice, LOL, but you didn't answer my question. Will you let me eat jasmine rice every day? I love jasmine rice, actually, Lukta. That's a very weird question, but yes. I also agree it's nice to feel validated, Paul says. The richest in the world. Okay, wait. Yep, super elites are the puppet masters, Henry Beadle Jr. says. And these people will send Doge to $20. Zaxi. I'm not sure if those said elite who post the strings. I don't know if they're so much into Dogecoin. I hope if we got one of them into Dogecoin, we would be at $10 to $20. You're absolutely right. Within the next 3 years. Maybe if you can bring an elite in here and watch my YouTube videos, maybe they'll feel sorry for us peasants enough to make Dogecoin somehow go to $10 to $20. Hi, Karen. When someone buys $1 billion or $1 million of crypto, I wonder what platform they buy it on. Exactly, trucking all day. I mean, aren't there these like crypto detectives on Reddit that'll always figure that stuff out? So I don't know. I know when Elon Musk purchased a whole bunch of Tesla, I forget if it's personally or through Tesla, but he asked on Twitter. Remember that? He asked that on Twitter. I think that was 2020, right before the pop, and he asked it officially, I think on his profile, and then Michael Saylor was talking to him, chatting, and then I think in the end it was revealed that he actually used Coinbase, which is not surprising. But I think when they use Coinbase, it's different from us using Coinbase. It's not like us who only gets certain amounts of execution volume. I'm pretty sure rich people, like, they can always do, skipping the lines. Again, this is just on my imagination, but I wouldn't be shocked if they just, you call up Elon Musk and call up Brian Armstrong and be like, hey dude, I want to buy like $10 billion of Bitcoin. Can you do that for me? It's going to be like an execution that's just like inbound. I don't think Elon Musk has the same Coinbase Pro app that I have, and then he'll like order to sell or buy like $1 billion worth. I don't know, just my 2 cents. But this is all just speculation, imagination. I don't know Elon Musk. I don't know what he does for a living. I mean, I know what he does for a living. Certain things that he wants to reveal. Maybe he's like secretly saving the world at nighttime. We don't know. You'll only know what they want you to know, and that's that. But I don't know how he can buy whatever he buys and whatever he owns. We don't even know how much he owns in BTC or Ethereum or Doge, but he lets us know that it's less Doge, I believe, I think, than BTC and Ethereum. I'm pretty sure it's been slipped in one of the interviews. They buy it on dark pool, Lucy. Well, I also don't have access to the rich people dark pools. DMGH, hey Lucy, what do you think about Cartesi? The one that's mooning, the one that moon hard today. I never really looked into it deeply. I'm sorry. I never purchased it in my life. Elon Musk is Batman. Can he just be an actor? I feel like, okay, he went on SNL, but I would just love it if Elon Musk could be in a movie. I know you guys said Robert Pattinson's going to be the next Batman and all, but I would be nice if Elon Musk could be featured in a movie. Maybe they'll make him. Oh my God. Since, like I said, I feel like Disney is just taking in everybody, right? Since Disney is taking in YouTubers as Marvel heroes, Harry Styles from One Direction. Sorry, ruined that for you if you didn't already know. Taking in like Jon Snow from Game of Thrones, like they're taking in all these different actors and singers and just people from different sectors. I think they are missing a billionaire meme king. I would love it if somehow Marvel within the next 5 years bring in Elon Musk as a Marvel hero or just like a Marvel character. He doesn't have to be a hero. He could be a villain. That box office would explode. I think if people knew that Elon Musk was going to be in a Marvel movie, just out of love or hatred, the entire Doge army, probably even the Shiba Inu gang, all the Bitcoin maxis, I feel like would probably watch it. Am I crazy? I think so. I think that would bring in Disney a lot of fans. A lot of fans. A lot. Do you believe in reptilians, lizard people? I don't think I've watched a Netflix show on lizard people. I like lizards. I don't know. I don't know if I like lizard people. I don't know what the heck that is. People who look like lizards, like, are you talking half-half? I don't know. I'd rather believe in merman and mermaids. He walks like a Terminator. Elon did a cameo in Iron Man. Oh, yes, I think he did. I think back then, though, when I watched it, I only knew who Gwyneth Paltrow was, which is the girlfriend of Tony Stark. And then I just know, like, obviously, Tony Stark. I didn't know who Elon Musk was. Shame, for shame. But I think I do remember him being in it. Man, that's sad. I can't believe I didn't know him back then. If I knew him, I would be so much more rich now. Because then I would have followed him on Twitter, would have followed him to the end. And I would have been like, yes, YOLO all my paychecks into Tesla back when it was like $6, whatever. Okay, it was $6 for him. I don't think it was $6 for us. But pre-split, I don't even know what was pre-split numbers. Hold on. Because now that it's been split, I don't even know how much was Tesla. Okay, let's just see the last 5 years. I would have probably been able to invest the last 5 years, which meant at one point, holy cow, you could have bought Tesla for $38. $38, man. Gwyneth Paltrow candles sold out. Candles? Candies? Candles? What's Gwyneth Paltrow candles? Like she owns a company that sells candles, you're telling me, and is sold out? Wow. I'm a Gwyneth Paltrow fan, though. I liked her from my first movie I think I've ever seen her was Shallow Hal. And that's a much happier movie than The Seven Sins. The Sins with the Brad Pitt, the Sin one, with her not ending too well. Not a good ending for her character. Elon Musk was acting with Johnny Depp. Haha, joke. Whoa, tracking all day. You went there. You went there. I feel bad that I understood that joke, man. Okay, to be fair, I think I wouldn't have known. I think until he said that he is on the spectrum, I didn't think he was, to be honest. I just thought he was like just awkward, but in a cute way. I really didn't think he was on the spectrum, seriously, until he said it on SNL. Um, Hold on. Elon was in Iron Man 2. Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch Iron Man, but I have to rewatch all the Spider-Man ones just to watch the newest Spider-Man series, the newest Spider-Man movie in Marvel in the future coming up. Who's on the spectrum? Elon Musk, self admitted on SNL. That happened in May 9th of 2021, an unforgettable day. I forget, what does he have? Asperger's? It's called Asperger's, right? Yes, I think that's what he says he has. And that's why Truckin' All Day is saying that, but you guys have to know what's eating Gilbert Grape. I think that's what the movie's called. You have to know it. Remember that series V? That was pretty okay from the late 80s, Henry Beadle Jr. I think I've heard of V. I don't think I've watched it. Yes, 2030. Slang says Elon was in an episode of Big Bang Theory. Yes, he was. That I've been told many times, and I'm ashamed to say I still did not watch it yet. Oh, that makes total sense now, Pamela says. Yes, because he is very awkward in a sense socially. But you know what? I think if he wasn't, to be honest, right? I think if he wasn't the way he is and didn't talk the way he talked, I would actually maybe not like him as much. Because I think I found him listening to his first interviews and stuff like that when I started to focus more in stocks and like more into Tesla, and then realized he had a connection with Doge, and then I just fell in love with him from watching his interviews. I think it's the way he does talk that makes me feel like he's a very genuine person, like not like a car salesperson, which I've been told I sound like a car salesperson. So I wouldn't trust me, like if I'm pitching to you, yes, this Tesla car is going to change your life. Like I wouldn't buy a car from me, but I would buy it from Elon Musk. So there's something about the way he talks that I actually find him very genuine. I don't know if it's anything to do with like what he has, like if he's on the spectrum or not. I think it's just like who he is. So it doesn't really matter if you're on the spectrum or not. Lucy, I need iPhone 13 Max Pro. Could you find me one? How would I find you an iPhone 13 Max Pro? Don't you just go on Apple to find it? I don't even have an iPhone 13 Max, man. Do you see this thing? I have a 10 Max. I do want to get a newer one. Maybe not the 13. Maybe I'm going to be frugal and wait like another year for another one. Trying to save money and somehow pay my taxes next year. But congrats for being on the lookout for the 13 Max Pro. I definitely think that their iPhone quality, like their picture taking quality, has improved because I've seen differences from other people's phones versus mine. Their camera quality for sure improved from this little thing, from your 10X. Noon, I didn't mean like that. Elon took Johnny Depp's woman. Tracking all day. Whoops. I totally took it the other way. But you're right. He did. Did he? Yeah, he did. Because Johnny Depp was married to the lady, I forgot her name, but she was the mermaid. She was the mermaid girl in Marvel series. And then I guess that actress was married to Johnny Depp first and then dated Elon Musk. So there's all that, but they broke up too. Amber Heard, yes, that's her name. I like Amber. It's a really nice name. I'm a fan of Elon because he's a troll and his intelligence. Like it's funny to put that in one sentence, though. I love it. I love him because he's a troll and he is also very smart. Don't hear that often. He is altruistic and trying to make the world a better place. Diego, absolutely agreed. Even though most people would disagree with that and they think that whatever he does is more considered selfish, and people are just like cynical. And I guess if you're very cynical, then you'll automatically believe that. I am a little cynical, I think, and I do believe that most people, myself included, will only look out for myself. Very like low chance I'll be like super altruistic, like so kind to people, like super giving, give away all my tendies. Like, no, I'm not a saint. So if anything, I do see it hard, I think, for most billionaires and just wealthy people to give. But if anything, I feel like Elon Musk gives me more of the vibes of like less selfish and greedy, because all his things that he's ever done, like just from, if you match all his moves, his tweets, and what he's done, I think out of every person, every billionaire, every business owner, CEO of a major company out there, he's left more cookie crumbs. As to, maybe it was unintentional, but he sure did leave some cookie crumbs to change lives. I mean, like, basically changed mine. If I didn't make the connection between seeing him tweet about Doge and Dogecoin prices going up and stuff like that, I would have never like went so deep into Dogecoin. And then, well, like, it quite literally changed my life. Hold on. Smash the likes. Heard it's pretty, but good things don't last. So what does that mean? So you're saying that just because she's really pretty, that she can't like be in a long-term relationship with Johnny Depp and Elon? I don't think so. I think it doesn't matter what you look like. It's just everybody has different spans in terms of their fate and their destiny with each other. So even if somebody just came into your life for like 3 days versus 3 years, that was just the time span that you were meant to have together. So if they're supposed to leave, it just probably is a good thing for you, because you can find someone better, and that other person can leave and then find another person, or maybe just find themselves. I don't know, or find a Doge. Well, Elon is actually trying to push humanity toward forward and innovating. Exactly. Johnny caught those hands wet. Amber told Johnny Depp twice. Shiba Inu times Doge, Krish says. I don't know whenever they're gonna like merge or collab, but I do believe in both. I would buy a car from you, Richie. Pity points. I would not buy a car from me. Jasmine writes, if you don't answer, I assume the answer is yes. What? Have you seen Netflix Love on the Spectrum? It's so hilarious. Not trying to be mean, JY. There's a show called Love on the Spectrum on Netflix. No, I've never heard of that. That sounds really intense. Like, to find, is it specifically people on the spectrum falling in love with each other? Like, that sounds like a lot of work for whoever directed that, like having to do the search. Wolf of Wall Street, sell me this pen. Yeah, well, first you're gonna have to write my name. And you don't have a pen. I'll sell you paper too. I found you, Lucy. Please don't get too rich that you don't do live streams anymore. Don't worry, Luke. I told ya, I will not peace out from you guys. I don't know. I just feel like it's soothing for me, if anything, to do live streams, because that's like the only thing I'm passionate about. Entertainment, and putting a smile on somebody's face, or just being background noise when you're scared after watching a scary movie. So I don't think I would stop this. I mean, okay, let's be real. If I actually won the lotto ticket tomorrow and I had, like, let's say $50 million or something, yes, I will take a little break from YouTube. I'll probably travel the world for like a month or something. I don't know how long it takes. I've never done it. For a month or something, or 2 months. And then I'll come back. I'll come back to you guys, because I can't imagine myself just like traveling nonstop. I'll get bored. What are you afraid of in the paranormal side? David, I don't think I like, zombies are paranormal, right? I don't think I would enjoy messing around with a zombie, because they just like look gross. I would much rather deal with Casper. Punch Casper in the face. Yeah. I don't think I'm one of those people who would be really scared if, like, let's say a toy moved out of place right in front of me, or started to move right in front of me, or a banana started to float in the air. I would be like, sweet, an alien came to visit me. I wouldn't be scared of that stuff. I think I welcome that. If anything wants to start moving in front of me, I will start talking to it and then be like, can you just like show yourself? So I think I invite that if that were ever to come. I guess that's paranormal activity, right? Like things moving. I'm not so okay with like ghosts. I like the movie, the Hollywood style ghosts. If they show up all bloody on the day they died, it's like, no, man. If you died, just show up like in clean clothes. You've been a ghost. We know you have nothing to do because no one's talking to you. So like go and get dressed, steal some clothes from the clothing shop and like show up looking your best and then talk to me. So I feel like I'm only scared of the ghosts that they show you in Hollywood. Like I don't want to see those type of ghosts with all the blood and like the day they died. Hi Fung, missed ya. Lucy is living her dream. YouTube streaming with money. That's so awesome. Trucking all day. Trucking all day, man. You can join me. Start one. When you're like, I don't know, at a pit stop or something or filling gas, man, just start doing live streams. That's trucking all day. That's your channel. Own it. Um I find YouTube really like hilarious in the sense, like I was shopping for slippers today and I didn't know because there's so many like fake knockoffs like Amazon, eBay, and stuff like that. I wasn't sure which one's which because this company is like kind of small. And I was looking for slippers and then I was like, okay, like I just go on YouTube to search up like these slippers and see if somebody did a review on it. And so like I found this girl, she doesn't even have like 1,000 subscribers, but she made this one video on like a short slipper review and she got like 87,000 views off of like 700 subscribers. So it just goes to show that you should be making videos. And just if you don't make videos like me like every day because you don't have the time, but like you come up with one awesome thing, just do it. Just do it. Open up a YouTube account. You never know. What if you get like I don't know, 87,000 views? Like that would hit your hours, I think, or close to it, depending on how long your video is, 4,000 hours. And then you just got to get enough people to like follow you, 1,000 followers, and then you can be monetized. Hi, Steven Steele. I'd rather clean my toilet because it takes a fraction of the amount of time and effort as folding my laundry. Thank you, Steven Steele. We are on the same level. As in we're both weird because I said that and then everyone else said 78% folding clothes. I do not like folding clothes. It's just so tedious. Least favorite thing to do of life. A lot of my clothes are actually not folded. FYI. A lot of my clothes I throw in the closet. Like they're in these they're in these boxes. They're in these cardboard boxes, like individual cardboard boxes in the closet. And then I just like kind of roll it. Sometimes if I'm feeling good, I'll roll it, but like a neat roll, you know, like you flatten it out and then you roll it, which actually saves a lot of space and you can shove it in to like your cupboards or whatever. But sometimes I am looking through for like a specific shirt. So I'll just make a mess even if I rolled it. And now I just come to the point where all my clothes are not folded and I just shove it in like cabbage. So that's my life, guys. I'm sorry, but I hope that one day I will be a better example if I ever, I don't know, have kids or something. But that would be like a lie. It's like I have to make a fake version of myself to please my future children. But I am ashamed that it's not clean. My aunt would freak out. When I was younger, my aunt always said I'm messy and I need to get my life together and you have to fold clothes to get your life together. So, yep. I'm the only one in my family, I think, that treats my clothing like this. I hate folding laundry so much. I'd even rather do dishes. Steven Steele. I'm a bachelor, so I live out of my dryer half the time. Crypto Leprechaun says. I just have a pile on the floor. Okay, I'm not that bad. The floor is constantly dirty, even though I vacuum. So if I threw it on the floor, you're just gonna see lots of like the hairballs stuck on my newly clean clothes. I'd like throw it on the bed. Throw it on the bed if you have to throw it somewhere. Thank you, Henry Beetle Jr. for the super chat. Really appreciate it. This channel is like a talk show. You respond. Yes. But Steven Steele, guys, if you haven't checked him out, Steven Steele right there also has a talk show live stream and he's also pro Dogecoin. So you guys should totally check him out. He also has a new Twitter account because the first one apparently got some weird shadow ban thing going on. Can't believe that happened to you. I hope that doesn't happen to our YouTube channels. Do you want kids? PB. I always thought I did because I grew up with this whole Disney like fantasy nuclear family BS. So I think that like forced me to want a child. But then now I think as I'm older, I'm leaning more towards if it happens, it happens. If I'm financially capable, I feel mentally prepared and I feel financially capable because I think like a lot of people will say like, oh, I technically can, but I don't think so. So I won't do anything and rush it, especially I think that will be the ultimate biggest decision of your life. Like you can't turn that back. You get married, you can get a divorce, you make a friend, you can block a friend, but you cannot undo a child. So I do not want to try to I don't want to have one unless I'm like for sure. And I'm not even for sure on a dog yet. So I'm gonna say no for now, but I do want to think I want later. I'm not sure. Uh thank you, Karen, for the super chat. Best community, smash the like, subscribe. Oh, thank you. Yes, if you haven't already, guys, please make sure you are subscribed to this channel, ring that notification bell, and smash that like button if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on future live streams. Luke Taz, like, thanks, Karen. My clothes never get folded. I'm in work clothes 5 days a week. Who cares if I have wrinkles? LOL. Richie G, that's actually so awesome. You don't even know, like, okay. I'm just weird. Like I like to tell the differences between my YouTube thumbnails. So I try to wear a different shirt every day, or at least I try not to repeat myself. So I could tell the difference. Like if I forgot to upload a video or whatever, or put it on a certain playlist by looking at my thumbnail. And I try to make it like I guess more interesting for you guys to look at, like not the same shirt all the time. But if I didn't do YouTube, I feel like wearing I at home I just like I wear whatever the heck I want. If I wasn't doing videos, I don't care if I wore the same shirt over and over again. I think it just puts less stress on your brain. Like these unnecessary thoughts of like, well, how should I impress? How should I wear my clothes today? Those are the things that like probably would take time away from doing other important things in your life. I get freaked out at the thought that having kids would destroy the woman I love's body. BP. I love how you think about it. At least you try to think about it. But is it like that's like not really thinking for you? I mean, it's not really thinking for her, is it? It's like thinking for you. You're like, would I like this woman afterwards? But don't worry, that's a thought that crosses our own minds. That crosses my mind too. I'm like, oh, I'm working out all this. Like, I'm trying to do 10,000 steps a day. I'm trying to do like 200 crunches a day. And like having a baby is going to totally ruin that. So I do question, like, before I do it, I best really like that baby. You can get a 10 Pomeranian, much smaller than a Shiba Inu, and would look smaller, Pamela says. Thank you, Steven Steele, for the super chat. You're too kind. Luci is hands down one of the best voices / content creators in Doge. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Thanks, though. It's not even close. Great vibes. Thanks, Steven. You're too kind. I would like to think of myself as just this random person who's also within the Doge community, who also happens to do YouTube, but definitely not the best content creator. I think I'm here for showing that any average person who has a trading account signed up with like I don't know Robinhood, WEBULL, whatever the heck, COINBASE can have fun in the Doge community. I think that's I hope to promote that and do only good every day. But thank you, Steven. I think like I'm sure your live streams are so much more educational than mine. She also farts, Steven. Crypto. Yes, we talked about a lot of the feces and the farts today. I don't know how it got there, but yes, I am human. Yeah, it would. Luci's channels are definitely more fun in the crypto community 2035. I'm not even sure. This is not like we've kind of left the crypto world on this channel. We veer off a little too much. But yes, you are a patient person, David? Nah, I'm not patient. I think the most patient thing I've ever done is not sell my Dogecoins for almost 365 days now. But I am like on edge. And not selling my Ethereums. Well, 15 of them still. I already sold 4.5 this year, but that's over 365 days. So that's me being patient. I'm like the least patient person. I am one of those people that will not be too happy if you make me wait a long time for food. Everyone farts. Fung says, yes, slap them with the truth. Twitter seems better for TA. No one's really that good at TA, BP. Twitter is better for TA. Honestly, okay, the thing I'm surprised about technical analysis, and hear me out. I know everyone does TA, right? Like, aside from me, like most people do technical analysis or like hardcore fundamentals. The thing that I have against TA is that if TA was so great, we have supercomputers and we even have regular computers that engineers can set up just basic software to have it follow a certain rule, right? Have it follow a certain rule where you just tell it like, okay, if it's a cup and handle, it means bullish. If it's a head and shoulder, it's no good. So if you add in all those algos and whatever, you could technically make a computer help you do like create a bot that'll help you sell, buy, whatever, following the exact TA charts. So if you can do that, then shouldn't that mean somebody can sell that program and we all be printing tendies if it's like mostly right all the time, like at least more than 55% of the time. So the fact that no one can sell an algo like this and a bot like this just goes to show how much, not financial advice, that you can't really trust anyone has it down to the bone. Thank you, Truckin' All Day. Thanks for the super chat. Can't wait for the day when Luci and Steven still do a duet show. Okay, I promise if I ever decide to do like, talk to anybody else except for by myself on my live streams or decide to show up on someone else's show one day, yes, I will contact Steven Steele myself. Are you trading anything at the moment? BP. No, I'm not. I mean, the only thing I did today was I didn't even find it significant enough to like update it on my Instagram or anything. Follow me on Instagram, down in the description below, and also Twitter. Well, mostly Instagram if you want to see my trades after they happen. But I didn't even find it significant enough to show it. It was just a $500 purchase in Jasmine. That's it. Didn't do anything crazy. I don't have any buying power. I have $500. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the $500 on Robinhood. It's just kind of there, sitting and chilling. I am waiting for hopefully this EV run up with like Rivian and stuff like that. It just goes off nuts. And I want it to hopefully bring up the rest of the EV companies, even though it's totally non-related, because like, like an American EV company rising shouldn't have to do with Chinese EV companies rising. And that's like mass majority, like almost 50K in NEO stock, right? So, but they do. They're like always going up together on like a crazy EV euphoria. So I hope this EV euphoria happens again, like it did 2020 of November all the way to February 2021 of this year before NEO crashed down, 50% haircut. So if that happens, I can consider selling my NEO, taking some tendies, a lot of tendies, and take like 50K and then start trading more stocks or crypto on Robinhood. Because right now I'm just like, it sucks. I don't have anything. Hey, any fart is better than a shark. My TA is based on rumors and trends, and I just make bets accordingly. Oh man. Shiba Inu, new kid in town. Oh my god, really? Because I thought FJB was a new kid in town. Luci is good, random company. Yes, I will always promise to keep you guys company late on these nights when you apparently can't go to sleep and you need some background noise. That's what I'm happily here for. I mean, I could just like, if you think about it, if I make like YouTube videos like this for maybe like the next even 10 years, you could just play my live stream playlist on a loop and it'll suffice for all the background noise you'll need. TA equals crypto astrology by Sadama and buying back when Bit hits 200 week SMA, BP says, and considering alts near the next BTC halving. BP, I'm so excited for 2024 on the next BTC halving, and I want to own a Bitcoin, one at least, before the halving. I just want to catch that dip. I do believe it though. I would be thoroughly shocked if somehow right now, November 11, 2021, we just continue to go up without at least 40% drop in BTC. all the way till 2024. After May, I think that's probably like when the next happening is. Not sure on the exact date, but it's going to be in 2024 because it happened in 2020, right? So every 4 years. I would be blown out of my mind if it doesn't drop by 40% and I cannot purchase BTC on a dip. That's what I'm going to aim for. If I don't make it, then sucks for me, but I hope I make it for a drop. So then, yes, fingers crossed, Chad, that we can hopefully all get a little bit of BTC. I do believe in the future. I'm not so crazy for 1 million, like maybe 1 million by the time I'm like, about to peace. But I don't think 1 million anytime soon. So I still think it's going to continue to move up. Maybe even $300,000. That's like a prediction. That's like a conservative prediction nowadays. I think $300,000 one day. I don't think anytime soon. Maybe not even by 2024 because I'm just very conservative on my numbers. But I do see it surpassing 100K. So I would like to catch the dip. Happy Veterans Day, Henry Beale Jr. says, to all the vets watching. Crowdsource BTC, I've got 5 on it. Wow. Alarcon says, we need to have a cocktail night. Turn it into a drinking game. Every time someone does a super chat, we all have to take a drink. Cheers. Okay. I promise you, Crypto Leprechaun, we will work on that one, okay? I mean, it doesn't sound too great for my liver, but that's why I usually don't drink alcohol by myself or even on live streams for no reason with you guys. I only do it for celebratory reasons on live streams. So if Shiba Inu does end up hitting a new all-time high, maybe we'll do that. Or when Dogecoin hits a new all-time high. Because those are the 2 that I'm most interested in. And I can't do that for Ethereum because I feel like Ethereum is just going to keep hitting new all-time highs. So I'm going to get like I'm going to have a bad liver if I do that over Ethereum. But I have a feeling, yes, deal. I have a feeling we're going to have like one serious epic day when we finally surpass 75 cents for Dogecoin. I'm feeling 2022, not this year, but for Shiba Inu, that's gonna be fun. I still can picture it before the end of this year or sometime before Dogecoin moons in 2022. Have you seen BTC hash ribbons, BTC pi cycle top, and BTC fuel multiple? No, BP. I don't know any of those things. Let's get them likes up and subscribe. Thank you, New York City King. Welcome to the chat. If the inflation runs 2 more years, we will get 500 BTC by next 2025. So you're saying, okay, I think you're saying if inflation just continues to go up like this, but technically inflation happens every year, except the government the Fed Reserve tries to control it at 2% of an increase every year. But heck, that's out the door because we're already up over 6%. So what we're trying to stop is, I guess, for it to be true that it's only supposed to be transitory. So they don't want massive growth like what we're having right now, nonstop, because that's not good. And yes, I think there's a possibility crypto can continue to grow if inflation continues to grow like this and everything just keeps on going higher and higher. But something tells me that Jay Powell is going to go through with what he said, which is, well, they're already tapering, right? They're reducing the purchases of bonds throughout November and December. And they say if we follow Jerome Powell's goals, then by the middle of 2022, like there will be no more bond purchases. They're just going to like smack stop. And if that stops, then interest rates obviously will start to raise in the banks because that's his next move. But he's just saying he doesn't want to do it anytime soon because he doesn't want people to freak out in the stock market and like sell off on everything. So far, I have not seen the stock market go down a lot and then BTC like often rise very high when the stock market drops. It's like they both kind of have been dropping more days together than doing the opposite. They're not quite inverses of each other yet. So I would be thoroughly worried if, as inflation continues to rise, it doesn't necessarily mean that people are going to choose BTC as the hedge, because I mean, look at what happened yesterday. Yes, inflation numbers came out really bad and then people like kept on buying BTC, $69,000, and then it corrected. I think if people thoroughly believed it, and I mean, inflation is still over 6% right now, as it was yesterday, shouldn't BTC stay solid at a newer high? Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how BTC pans out. I think we do need more regulation. Like I do believe what I told you guys in the main channel earlier today, what Kevin O'Leary said, which is we do need more regulators to agree with the crypto community, set guidelines so that more Bitcoin ETFs, proper Bitcoin ETFs, not just Bitcoin futures ETFs, like we have now with ProShares, can come out. And that way, society as a whole, more people would feel solid on buying BTC if they feel like, oh, crypto is regulated. It's good. They've spoken, the communities, the networks have all spoken with the government. They know what's up. Like, we're not going to all of a sudden get some crazy ban or some crazy shutdown of, like, for example, USDT or USDC stablecoin. That is scary for the crypto community. So I do believe that in the future, hopefully with more regulations, BTC will have less crazy fluctuations and going towards the moon. Money printer go burr. Trying to stop my chili cheese Fritos from rising. Dragonate. Thoughts on BTC Cash? Absolute chat. I honestly think Litecoin and BTC Cash are hilarious because they seem to just be going to the moon regardless of like any true fundamentals, right? Like what awesome news have we heard from Litecoin and from Bitcoin Cash to have its recent rises? Like, no, not really. It's like you're just kind of going up like you always do whenever Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing well. Like that's a serious correlation. If Ethereum keeps hitting all-time highs, just keep the party going like it's your last day every other day, right? Because I noted down that Bitcoin on October 20th hit a new all-time high, and then October 21st, Ethereum hit a new all-time high. But afterwards, Ethereum hit another all-time high, like within the next 14 days. And then now, yesterday or the day 2 days before, whatever, Ethereum also hit a new all-time high just recently. So Ethereum's just going off the walls. I'm waiting for it to go over $5,000 though. That would be exciting. Thoughts on strawberry versus chocolate cheesecake? I think I like the Cheesecake Factory, like the New York style like cheesecake, just their household cheesecake with the strawberry and the whipped cream on top over the chocolate. But I usually order at least 2 cheesecakes when I'm at the Cheesecake Factory. Anyways, guys, gotta go. I'm addicted to the Connected series on Netflix. I need to watch more episodes. Then I'll tell you, hopefully, you guys more interesting stuff, maybe not related to poop this time because they have different episodes. Stay positive, stay in the green. Before we peace out, let me check like where we at right now. What was I looking at? Yes. Coinbase Pro. Okay. No, things are going down, man. Ethereum is at 4,700. BTC $64,000. Shiba Inu 537. Everything's dropping, but at least Shiba Inu is still up 3%. That's the one thing. Because Doge right now is even down 0.34%. So it's like BTC has turned red. Everything's kind of turned red. ADA is down 4%. Sucks for ADA. AVAX is down 3.66. So I feel like Shiba Inu is like surviving. Look at this. Literally like everything is in the red. And then you just got Shiba Inu. This is my Coinbase Pro. So I guess it's kind of surviving, but this is not the best day. I was hoping that around this time, I told you guys usually around this time, if Shiba Inu was going to moon, it should have mooned already or it's about to moon. Doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight. I mean, I'll tweet about it if something else happens. I think Shiba Inu at this point would need to surpass 7.0. Need to surpass 0.000070 to bring in a new crowd that will believe once again that Robinhood Kraken is bound to list it because the volume is just there and the momentum is still there. If they don't get to 7.0 organically, then I'm worried for them, even if they are listed on Kraken or whatever, that it maybe won't rise as much as we'd hope. Jose, wait, what show are you now watching on Netflix? It's a documentary. It's called Connected. It's a series. So you get like, I think maybe 7 or 8 episodes. I forgot how many. And it's just about humans, animals, and planets, just like a little sciencey, but it's also fun. They make it easy to understand just like how we're all connected. So like for example, aside from just poop and the fact that we have poop from Neil Armstrong on the moon, that scientists currently want to go up there one day to the moon and take back the poop and see if the bacteria has like kind of grown itself all over the moon and transformed to something else in the last 60 years or whatever. So that's one type of thing that they talk about. And then also about how the fact that birds can tell hurricanes maybe before scientists, not maybe, actually before scientists and supercomputers, because they were able to well, humans realized the connection between birds migrating away from their homes, I guess closer to the hurricanes, months before the major hurricanes happened. And then another cool thing was that I guess the Sahara desert, the dust from the Sahara desert, I think it's South Africa. My geography sucks, but I think it's in South Africa. It actually, when the dust I guess gets blown by the wind, it actually sometimes stops major hurricanes or reduces bad hurricanes that start to build up in the ocean next to it. I think I forgot which ocean, but it's the ocean next to the Sahara Desert. So it kind of like helps out. So whatever, go and check it out. It's really fun. I love it. If you are like just a sucker for like cool information and just things that may change your life, may not, but just may be like a cool fact to know about while you're living your everyday lives. I think it's really one of the best documentaries I've seen recently. Tells you like you'll really see how our worlds, like we're all very connected, even in the smallest parts. So connected on Netflix. Okay, cool. Have not watched it yet. Might join you on this one too. All right, take care, guys. Stay positive. What? Armstrong poop on the moon? Wicked. Yes, Neil Armstrong's poop is actually on the moon. It's been verified. The astronauts left a giant load, like not just crap, but they also left behind golf balls, moon shoes, tongs, like a video recorder, because they just wanted to make the spacecraft like less heavy, more light when they went back to Earth. So have fun, guys.